Greetings, St. Paul's Church. In the devotional for today in Our Daily Bread, the title is God Provides, and the passage is 1 Kings 17, 7 through 16. And it's a very, very interesting passage that brings up some really debatable and philosophical issues. So I'm going to just summarize the passage real quick. The prophet Elijah is told to go to Zarephath, where God directs a woman, a widow, to feed him. So Elijah meets the widow and says, "Can you bring me some food and drink?" And her reply is interesting. "As surely as the Lord your God lives, I don't have any bread, only a handful of flour in a jar and a little olive oil in a jug. I am gathering a few sticks to take home and make a meal for myself and my son, that we may eat it and die." So the prophet Elijah tells her, "Don't be afraid, go home, do as you have said, but first make a small loaf of bread for me and bring it to me, and then make something for yourself and your son. For this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says: the jar of flour will not be used up, and the jug of oil will not run dry until the day the Lord sends rain on the land." Let me mention that they were in the middle of a drought and a famine. So she did as Elijah told her, and there was food every day for Elijah and for the woman and her family. The jar of flour was not used up, and the jug of oil did not run dry, in keeping with the word of the Lord spoken by Elijah. It's a very interesting passage. I often hear people talking about the mindset of scarcity versus the mindset of abundance. And it's a popular topic of how if you walk through life with a mindset of scarcity, it just causes a lot of depression and it kind of ruins your life. Whereas if you have the confidence and the mindset of abundance, in so many ways it energizes you, gives you confidence, and it improves your life. And I want to challenge you. Are you walking through life with a mindset of scarcity or a mindset of abundance? And this passage is very challenging because if you read the devotional for today, they're basically saying, look, be like this woman. Even though you think you have so little, and so little that you're preparing to die, be generous with what you have, give, and God will provide. Now that takes a lot of faith. But let me encourage you and challenge you to exercise that faith and to take that leap, to take that step of faith. I think there's a sense in which many of us, all of us, feel like we're poor. We don't have much. We're always lacking. Many of us have that mindset of scarcity, but we really need to turn that around and flip the switch. And I encourage you, exercise your faith. Give in a situation where you feel like you don't have anything to give. Be generous in a situation where you feel like you're not capable of being generous. And put your faith to the test. And hopefully we will see God provide and God multiply, so that you and I will be able to keep giving, because God will keep providing. I really think all of us need to turn on that switch of faith and turn up the volume, turn up that knob for generosity, and start to give more to people in need, and just watch and see how God will provide and God will enable us to keep giving. It's not easy, it requires faith, but let's take a step in that direction. Thanks so much for watching this week's video, and looking forward to seeing you soon.